Hello again, everybody. Thank you for watching that last video and replying with your kind words. Um, I realize that April is National Poetry Month. I believe it is, anyways. So I thought every few days I'd post another one for you. I wanted to focus on poets of color, on women and queer poets as well, because that's kind of my jam. But if there's something special in particular you'd like to hear me read, uh, let me know. I will take requests, especially if they are um, written by a poet that I just explained. So today I would like to read a poem that was published originally in 1973 by Adrienne Rich in the anthology of poetry called Diving into the Wreck, and the poem itself is called Diving into the Wreck. I find it to be just so incredibly rich in metaphor, and I won't analyze these poems for you because I'm certainly not an expert in that. I'm just a fan. So here we go. Diving into the Wreck by Adrienne Rich. First, having read the book of myths and loaded the camera and checked the edge of the knife blade, I put on the body armor of black rubber, the absurd flippers, the grave and awkward mask. I'm having to do this not like Cousteau with his assiduous team aboard the sun-flooded schooner, but here alone. There is a ladder. The ladder is always there, hanging innocently close to the side of the schooner. We know what it is for, we who have used it. Otherwise, it is a piece of maritime floss, some sundry equipment. I go down, rung after rung, and still the oxygen immerses me, the blue light, the clear atoms of our human air. I go down. My flippers cripple me. I crawl like an insect down the ladder, and there is no one to tell me when the ocean will begin. First, the air is blue, and then it is bluer, and then green, and then black. I am blacking out, and yet my mask is powerful. It pumps my blood with power. The sea is another story. The sea is not a question of power. I have to learn alone to turn my body without force in the deep element. And now, it is easy to forget what I came for, among so many who have always lived here, swaying their crenellated fans between the reefs, and besides you, breathe differently down here. I came to explore the wreck. The words are purposes. The words are maps. I came to see the damage that was done and the treasures that prevail. I stroke the beam of my lamp slowly along the flank of something more permanent than a fish or weed. The thing I came for, the wreck and not the story of the wreck, the thing itself and not the myth, that drowned face always staring toward the sun, the evidence of damage worn by salt and sway into this threadbare beauty, the ribs of disaster curving their assertion among the tentative haunters. This is the place, and I am here. The mermaid whose dark hair streams black, the merman in his armored body. We circle silently about the wreck, we dive into the hold. I am she. I am he, whose drowned face sleeps with open eyes, whose breasts still bear the stress, whose silver, copper, vermeil cargo lies obscurely inside barrels, half wedged and left to rot. We are the half-destroyed instruments that once held to a course the water-eaten log, the fouled compass. We are, I am, you are, by cowardice or courage, the one who find our way back to this scene. carrying a knife, a camera, a book of myths, in which our names do not appear. Hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching and listening to some more poetry, and I hope everyone is well and thriving as best as you can at the moment. Or if you can't thrive, survive, and we'll come out on the other end of this thing all together.